Ah, my health. Hello, everybody. Morilibus, y'all. We are at my shops. How we doing? I don't actually have a purchase indicator here. I don't know if anyone's bought anything without actually looking inside. Oh, did I leave the door open? Or do we have thieves about? I'll murder them. Well, according to this, we've had 75 sales. So let's go ahead and reset that. Throw those in there. So we should have some... Uh-oh. 35 ore. Maybe I forgot to reset the spider eyes. Could be. Could be. Let's go check the supplies. If there's only 35 sales, we should be okay. Everything's in stock. How we doing? I think marrow meat is kind of becoming less and less popular. Alright, what I want to do is actually add a few things to the store in the form of sound. Oh, so I brought some dope blocks. And yeah. Oh, I didn't bring any comparators. Well, phooey. I need comparators. I can't do this without comparators. Anybody selling quartz? Anybody got comparators? A couple comparators? Just need a couple. One or two? Two. One. Alright, well, I need to go get some comparators. A lot of thick potions in here. I don't know what's going on with these things. Like, they work most of the time. I think it has to be something to do with unloading while it's in use or something, or while it's operational. But yeah, it just kind of broke again. Oh, and we got a thick potion again. So maybe the ingredients aren't getting added in properly. Maybe that's what's happening. Sometimes it's going... Well, what's... Oh, God. Can I... Nope. Oh, now I've done it. Now I've done it. Let's just shut it down. Shut it down. Now what happened to that nether wart? Oh, there it is. Don't pick up the bottles. I don't want the bottles. Okay, I'm going to reintroduce them over here. Sorry, I was just going to head back to my base to get a comparator or two. I don't think there's any way I can build one. There's no, like, quartz kicking around here at spawn that I'm aware of. So why are you making it thick? And how can we fix that? They all get sent at once, you would think. Okay, nether wart. Sugar, glowstone. That was good. So for some reason, this doesn't always go like that. Why and how? I don't know why and how. That made no sense. I don't know the why or how. Why or how? How. So I'm just going to leave it and hope that it, you be a good boy now. You work for me. But yeah, I tried to use this and I got just a thick potions thrown down at me. There we go. Let's go get a comparator. Got him. Yum, yum, yum. Wow, that took a long time. Alright, guys. Let's go back at it. Woo. I was going to say that was close, but no, it was a fail. Okay, let's not die. Say we did. Int as well. Yes. Alright, I got some comparators. So I want to add in, I think, a total of 5 note blocks. I don't know why I brought like that many, but I did. Deal with it. And if we can, let's see here. One of them I want off of this. Yeah, I do. Why? Because I do. Don't judge. That was a great jump. Hoo-yah! Okay, so if we put, and these ones I think I want on wood, if I remember correctly. Actually, this one could go right there. That stone didn't fall in there. Okay, good. So I think I want these. Okay. And we're going to put a repeater here. And put it all the way up. So what that's going to do is when this line of redstone comes on, it should activate these two note blocks. And this only turns on when the system is out of stock. So if inventory runs out, or if an item is selected that has no inventory, these will go off. And what I want to do is, let's find some good notes here. Ooh, I'm lagging. I am not musically inclined, by the way. I want like a sad sound, like... That's pretty good. Bing boom. So that means you are out of stock, or the purchase you are trying to make is not going to work. Good. Good. Alright, next we want to... Let's see here. We're going to take a comparator out of this guy. And what are we going to do with it? We're going to put torch there. Torch here. And we're going to do a bit of this business. And we're going to create a little buffer here using not repeaters, but comparators. So it would go... Do I want it like that? Probably easier doing it like this. Okay. So what this is going to do is each time a item goes through it, it should turn on. There you go. So what I want to do is take an output of that, and I want to make that ring another couple note blocks. Now how can I position them? I only want it to go on when this turns off. However, I kind of like the idea of... see here. Kind of want them to be as close as possible to... Is that a comparator? That is a comparator. That's not going to work. As close as possible to the front so you can hear them really well. Here I need another two-tone. And... does a note block prevent you from opening a chest? Okay, it does. So we can't put it there. But essentially, I want the torch to trigger it, and I gotta figure out where I can put it to allow that to happen. It might be easier to do it on the back side here. Let me leave that for a second then. Oh, there's a hole in my roof. Who knew? Okay. Another one I want to do is just add in anytime items are being kind of sent out from this area. I also want that to trigger a note as well, so that way you kind of know your items are on their way whenever you hear this sound. And for this one, I'm going to try the snare. I don't know if it's a good block to do, but oops. Yoink. So I'm going to put that there. We're going to put some sand and then a note block, and I don't think it can have anything above it, can it? Yeah, it can't. At least not a full block, I'm guessing. Hideous. Nope, can't even have a slab. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea. Let's go somewhere in between. 1, 2. And we can try. It's not going to tick for every item, because typically they're all coming in a flow, so it'll only turn on like once actually per sale. So it'll just tick once per sale. So every time it takes money from you. Okay, I still don't really know how to do this one. What if we, because this torch by default will be on. Yeah, okay, so we could do it here. And we could have it like that. This one I want like a cheerful sounding thing. I still need... Still isn't quite working. Let's see here. So I need to have a two-tone again, and I want a repeater as well. So if I do this, however, I think we can get a delay. No blocks conduct, they do. Hang on, guys, I'm thinking. Okay, how about... This is probably excessive. I'm not blocking any chests, right? Nope. Okay, so what I will do is put one there. And these ones I think I'm going to keep as piano noises. Oh. There we go. So it does it right there, but once items go through again, If we send in some stone, this will turn off. And what it's going to do... And you see how it only turns back on after this has had time to kind of buffer down. So I'm going to turn that up, and then we will... So what this sound, what these notes are going to do is signify kind of like your sales are done. So I think it works out. I might have to test it. This won't work if I have a trade that takes a lot of items or a larger transaction time. So the transaction time has to be less than this buffer is, but I think all of my items are. We can test it. If that is the case, I'll have to make a longer kind of buffer. And yeah, notes. Something like that, I guess. Bing, bing. I kind of, yeah, I want to upper, like lower note to upper note, but that, I don't know. That's the opposite. Oh, let's try that, I guess. And for the test, I'm going to... let's try without. Let's try first the sale. So let's get something that is... Okay, so leather is one of our top sales here, or has the longest transaction time. So let's go ahead and try that one. So if I do... Let's do 3 sales. Now we should hear a snare. Cool. So that means our items are coming. And then we should hear a snare again. Good. Oh, no, we did get the tone. I don't know. So, yeah, that's only supposed to go at the very end. But it's actually going every single time. Actually, I haven't gotten all my items yet. We still have 7 more to go. Bing, bing. What is going on? I think maybe I put a solid block next to a hopper and it's locking the hopper. Because that doesn't seem like it's operating properly. Please don't die. I think I died like this once. Stuck. Come on, let me up. There we go. Okay, hopper. Okay, this one is being locked. Aha. Okay, let's try again. I do have a slab, so if we put a slab there, it's not going to power that hopper anymore. Oops, foolish mistake. And is there anything else that's being... I don't think so. I think the rest is good. We find a way out of here. Let's try that again. So yeah, that hopper was preventing items from getting through. So it was kind of, it was holding the item, so it was kind of forcing itself to ding every time. But we did get 21 items like we were supposed to. So let's try again. This time we shouldn't get that upper ding ding until we get to 21. So hopefully the items will keep refreshing that buffer, preventing the ding ding from going. And it looks like it is, because we haven't heard it yet. And then once the last of the items make it down here, so we got 21, ding ding. So that means you are done. All your items have arrived. So now let's see about that out of stock one. So let's go and manually make something out of stock. And we can put this leather back as well. Okay, let's actually just break that. There you go. That will signify, well, it's basically doing the exact same thing as if that chest was empty. We removed the signal that the comparator was providing. And you heard that ding ding. So now if we go to something that we do have something in stock, that lights up. But if we go to something that is not in stock, boom, boom, it gives the sad noise. So there we have it. That is all I wanted to do here at the store. So just a little addition. I think that'll be nice, having audible cues when you're buying. People may not know what they mean right off the bat, but they'll probably be able to figure it out. And I'm not sure about these notes, but if you have like particular note set that you think would be good here, let me know, and I will change them. I don't know if that's the best, or if I should do something more, or if we should try wood. We could try wood. Can I put wood under you without causing problems? I think so. Yeah. Now what do you sound like? Whoa. I'm getting some lag. Oh, too far. I want to get to the really high notes, I guess. Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I don't know. I think it sounded better just as piano. So this is equivalent to dirt, I think. Oops. Yeah, let's just leave that. Bing, bing. Just like that. Just like that. Okay. And we'll be sure to close up our secret, air quotes, door. Which I probably left open. There we have it. So we're all in stocked again, but if we ever run out of stock, it'll also do that kind of mid-transaction. So if you end up buying the last of something, at the end of that sale, when everything gets locked up again, it's going to do that sad noise. So that'll be kind of a good audible cue as well. So if you're trying to buy something, all of a sudden it stops taking your money, and you're like, what? What happened? Even if that light went off and maybe you didn't notice, you would have got that little sad noise, and you'd be like, oh, it's out of stock. Yay. Alright, let's see if anybody's taken anything. It looks like a couple stacks of spider eyes are missing. I don't know if somebody actually took them. I guess so. Cool, cool. Alright, let's go on to something different. Oh, actually, let's stop by Iroh Corp. Oh, it's on this floor. Let's check out his ice sales and what they go for. Where is his store? Iroh Incorporated, wool and others. Okay, my others that I'm interested in. I was just here. Me too. Fools! Okay, he's got some ice. And how much does the ice go for? Free. Okay. Let's check out these books. Prices are as follows. 64 wool for 12 iron. 6 stacks of ice for 1 diamond. Okay. We could do that. Oh, Tater Tot's on. I might go talk to him. He wanted to buy some rails. So I might come back here and probably clear out his stock of ice. In fact, I could grab some now, but I'm going to need a lot of ice for the pit, the chasm. But yeah, whoop, I should put the book back. Hello. I'll say hello to him in a second. 21 diamonds. He's made sales. Alright, Tater's on his way. So he was interested in some bulk sales on rails. I might go patch up the roof here as well, just to make sure it's not going to get blown up somehow. But yeah, I'm going to empty out probably all of the... I'll probably keep some. I don't want to sell everything. Maybe I'll leave just that. And I will give him a maximum of this amount as a bulk sale. And then if he wants to, he can come back and buy the rest. But I don't want to clear out my inventory too quickly. But I think he needs a lot of rail. And here's the man. Hello, sir. There are your rails. So he's buying 15 stacks, which will be, you get 5 per. So it costs 3 stacks of iron ore. Woohoo! Pleasure doing business with you. Oops, pleasure doing with you? And busyness with you. Excellent. More iron! Not scaring me this time, slimes. Ah, magmas! I'm going to add a few more notes to the machine. I don't think I'll show you guys, but I'm just going to add in, instead of that single snare when you get items, I'm going to make it so it snares like 3 times or something. So it'll go ding, ding, ding every time you're buying. And there's also, so I'm just looking, actually, why I'm out here is because I need some gravel. So I only brought the 1 piece of sand with me. And there was a wither skeleton here. I don't know where he went. If he ran away? Oh, it looks like people used to harvest some of the fortress over here. Interesting. There's a blaze farm. I think that might be where this is heading. Yeah, it looks like it. Alright, well, I'm just going to try to find a little gravel patch somewhere here. I'm pretty sure I saw some down below. Anyway, well, I'll see you guys back at the tower. This looks like there used to be a blaze spawner here. Someone broke it. What? What? Alright, I'll show you. It's our fastest trade in this thing. I think it's just 3. Alright, the tick 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 should only happen. I also changed a little bit. Okay, there's the snares. Maybe I should decrease the delay. So there we got our 9. And transaction done. Okay, I might change that. I don't like it. Try again. Now, I'm not too sure about the snare and if I'm actually sold on that. And again, if you guys got particular notes that you think might sound good for that, or this part. Tick, tick, tick. That was lag. So now it's 3 rapid concession. So I just decreased the delay. Okay, but I'm going to leave it like that. For now, back to the tower. On my way back to the tower, I'm just stopping by here. I'm going to enchant some books to get some unbreaking. So I got this chain piece here. So I'm going to get that with some projectile protection and unbreaking 3. And I also want to throw some unbreaking 3 on my blast protection pants. I already have it on my feather boots, so after that we'll be fully equipped again. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, but I'll have to enchant a bunch of books to try to get some more unbreaking. I was looking through here at some stuff. I got all these kind of sort of garbage tools, but they might be useful to some of the new guys, like the Fortune. This one's even called Fortune. So they all are pretty gross on their own. So I'm going to donate them, I think, if there is a place. Free armor, free tool, free sword, free bow. I'm going to just put them in here, I guess. I think I can't think of anywhere else we don't really have a place for free tools. And look, this is where we put flint and steel, apparently. Haha. Let's make sure I didn't give them any of my good picks. I didn't. But yeah, these are all, I mean, some of them aren't bad. This just doesn't have unbreaking on it. But I mean, if you don't have a Silk Touch pick yet or a Fortune pick, new guys, help yourself. And I could do the same with those 2 shovels, I suppose. Fortune 2, yeah, they're pretty garbage. Efficiency 4. What I'll probably actually do is just do this with these guys. Since this guy's pretty much dead anyway and not really useful, I'll just reset him. And then I could use him, for example, to repair this guy in the future. So I might actually bring that diamond. No, I'll leave the shovel here. Going to be repairing shovels again, I'm sure. And then some crappy swords. But anyway, next clip, I will be at the tower. I hope. He's just a big liar. He does nothing but lie to us. Be back at the tower, he says. Ha! No, okay. I got all the books that I need. I just got the second unbreaking book. And I happen to get a projectile too when I was doing it, so that'll go on there. This one will go in my pants. And that's how many books I had to enchant to get that, plus about 3, because I did combine a few of them together to get like, I got like 2 protection 3s that I combined. But I also got some silky touches, and that's about it, I think. Looting 3, pretty good. I got another efficiency 3, which I do like my efficiency 3s or 4s to make my 7 dwarf picks. Whenever I happen to break them, I combine an efficiency 4 and breaking 3 pick with an efficiency 4 book. So it helps to have all that, or have some spare efficiency books kicking around, which I don't think I do. I do. Wow, where did those come from? I don't know. I don't know. Ha! We're at the tower. Finally, we're back. I did a bit of work here on carving some more. I'm not sold on what it looks like, and it's actually pretty hard to tell what it looks like. But I carved the front of this out. But it's very dark. The shadows kind of hide everything, so you can't really tell what's going on. And it's not currently giving the look I want, but it's hard to say because I haven't carved out that side yet. I have to, I think, blend that. I think I'm going to have to wash away some of these vines. I might put some back later. And I'll probably add some into the other areas as well. But yeah, dug all that out. Maybe if we go below we could see better. Please don't fall in the lava. Oh god, slimes. Apparently slime chunks. Yeah, there you go. You see how good that you can't see anything. It's awful. Might be better during the day when there's a bit more ambient light. But I basically, yeah, I don't know. I kind of want this to look more like a, let's see here, stalactite, I guess, almost like a giant point. Or it should come down to kind of like one point, one main point, and then maybe there'll be some other points on the other side. So we'll have to see how I can manage to get that to work. But, so I think I'm going to have to carve this out again. And I think I did this a little too gradual. I think I need to do it more like that, where it goes gradual and then very steep towards the front. I don't have that here. So I think I need to do that. So that'll involve carving it a bit more in here, and then it'll come down and probably end up a bit further in. But I might wait till I get all sides done. Now it's hard to get up because there's no places. Okay, I'm on floating vines. Aha, there we go. So this we did on a stream, well, a bit of it. Some of it I did off camera. And I think that's, oh, no. Okay, let's take the portal. Screw that. I don't want to get, wow, this looks so different. I don't know where anything is. Where's the way through? Here, okay. And there's usually slimes in there. You'd think they would die to the lava, but no. Of course not. Hey, guy. Gotta refill some lava. Still filling up all these chests full of stone. I think most of these are full, and most of these are full up to here. We got lots of stone. We should never run out of stone, hopefully. Don't want you. I threw it through the portal. Brilliant! There we go. Okay, the only other thing we did, I'm just going to briefly show you what was done on the stream, and then I think that's going to be it for today's episode. Spent a little bit more time at the shop than I had intended. So, in interest of keeping this episode relatively short, we'll just wrap it up here. I worked on replicating the wall over on this side. I also completed the flooring up here. And we built another stairwell. So we had this in, and then the floor kind of just stopped around here. So I wrapped this around and made a little balcony. I'm still not sold on it. It looks a little wonky, especially with the wall happening, and the dirt's obviously temporary. But I might rework how this little balcony comes out and how this goes around. Because if I just keep it around, then this is supposed to continue at this level, and I don't think that will look very good. So I think this section of wall has to be different. And then I might continue that pattern there over here. Alright, so then we were working out that stairwell here. So we got this one in. And we worked out this guy. So I added this one in, and it comes up and around. And then goes over here, and then meets up with the center point. And then it will go up here. Now these are kind of just placeholder stairs. I'm not too sure about the block type or what we should use. I'm wondering if we should transition to a lighter wood, like the birch. We could start using birch in this area to give a lighter, brighter feel. I'm not too sure. I think that's all. We also made a modification to the cow farm, which is incredibly loud. I'm just going to stand back. Okay, so that was eating a bunch of drops. Not sure how many. What we did was replace the trapdoor with soul sand. Oh man, keep falling down. With soul sand. The problem with the trapdoor was when the cows were growing up, I think they were just a bit too high up. And either they were trying to swim up the lava, or just the drops were falling out of them a bit too high, and a lot of them were getting burnt up. So I had a recommendation from Axe Exemplar to maybe try soul sand, and that was kind of where I was leading to if I had to get rid of the trapdoor. Recommend just getting rid of the trapdoor, but the problem with that is, at least according to D-Gamer, he said he had problems where like the big cows would glitch into the hopper, or glitch down into the hopper, so then they were sitting really low and then they wouldn't burn at all, so you could get big cows stuck down there that wouldn't die. But the soul sand, because soul sand still allows items to be picked up by a hopper, that seems like the logical step to try. So here it seems to work better. I'm not 100% sure if it's getting all the drops now, or if we're still getting some cooked. I'll have to wait and actually witness them growing up, and then I could kind of listen for the hissing noise when things burn. And I think that would have to be the only way I can truly tell. I can base it off, I can give an average amount just by looking at the cows and checking kind of the average drops that typically happen. Ooh, hey guy, where'd you spawn? Coming up the stairs? Oh, there's two of them. Pack spawns. Die! Alright, well, that is, I think, about it. That's all I really worked on. Off camera, or on the streaming. So if you happen to miss out on the stream, that should catch you up. I think next I want to figure out what to do with all these open sides. So we talked briefly about what I might try to do, so I'm going to start working on that and seeing if I can get that figured out so that I can close up these 4 walls, and then we can start working on the next floor. But I do want to get some farms in place. I need to get wheat back up because I'm just depleting my wheat right now by breeding the cows. Wouldn't mind getting sugarcane started and any other farm that's more of a trickle charge, like melons and stuff like that. The sooner we get them built, the more product we'll have over time. So those ones will probably be the ones I build first, followed by the wheat farm. And in fact, I'm going to go tear down that cocoa bean farm too. We'll probably make a cocoa bean farm as well, even though I don't think we'll ever need cocoa ever again, based on how much I got just from this thing. I mean, I ran this thing once and you're pretty much set on cocoa. But that'll be it for today, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. And if you didn't, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But hopefully you did. And we'll see you in the next one.